What's up, everyone? Sag here, and balance has finally been restored. We have a patch update for Unicorn. Let's go over all of the major changes. We have Chimera is now spend mana to summon one pet with one attack, one health per mana. And you still get 2 and 3 pets with it on Feint. So that's going to be a lot better. I still think it's going to be extremely strong, though. Like, I just still keep comparing it to, like, Rooster. It's pretty, I think it's still fairly easy to get mana, so I still think it's going to be incredibly strong. I suppose they did change Mana Hound, but we'll see what that is. Nessie summoned one Nessie with +1, +2 health for each roll this turn. So instead of being 2/2, and now it's only up to 7 rolls. Very interesting. So they just straight up made Nessie worse. You can't, it doesn't roll up to 10 times anymore. It's going to be significantly weaker. I still think it'll be decent, but definitely way weaker. Like +3, +6 on 7 rolls is what, like 2142? That's kind of bad. Nah, no cap. That's kind of bad. If an enemy has multiple copies, deal 10 damage to one of them. No fucking way they didn't change this. This is a major change? It's still 10 damage. But it's to one of the copies, I guess not to just anything anymore. I suppose that makes it a little bit better, but damn, I don't know if that makes it any better. Unicorn, oh, just straight up a tier 4 now. I like that. Vampire Bat, tier 5. Deal 3 damage to, or enemy gained ailment, deal 3 damage to it, and gain damage as health, works 2 times per battle. That sounds a lot more fair. A lot more fair. It might be kind of bad now, though, being at a tier 5 with only 2 triggers, but we'll see how that goes. This still has triggers, of course. Warg, they changed it to Wharf. That's probably just like a typo or something. Gains mana, deal 1 damage to one random enemy, so it's just 2 and 3. Interesting, interesting. That's probably a lot. I actually don't know if that's that much better. Because if you, they didn't change Rock, I don't think. No, Rock looks to be the same. So you can still deal, if it's level 3, you're still going to be dealing 27 damage. But it's, I would almost say it's better now, right? I suppose it's better in Unicorn, worse in Customs, I think. That's, I don't know, that's kind of crazy. It still seems really good as a tier 1. Barghest, start of battle. Make the last perkless enemy spooked. What the hell is spooked? Take +1 damage. Oh, instead of weakened. They have so many different ailments in this pack. It's crazy. I suppose that makes it a lot worse, but a lot more balanced, because I feel like it was incredibly strong as a tier 1. Baku, if turn number is even, replace ailment on one random friend with +1 health. That's not horrible, but it sounds kind of weird, because, like, realistically, you only need a level 1 Baku. Like, the biggest thing is removing the ailment, I think. You don't really care too much about the health. You just want the ailment removed. Pretty interesting. It is only one random friend as well. It's so odd as a tier 1. Here's the big boy. Friend level up, give +2 mana and 1 experience, works 1 time per turn. Finally, finally, finally. This looks like a balanced pet. So now you can only have it work 1, 2, 3 times a turn. The experience doesn't go up, the mana doesn't go up. Yeah, that is probably what it should have always been. Mana Hound, give the nearest friend +1 mana for each roll this turn, up to 5 rolls. That makes perfect sense. I mean, let's look at something like Okapi. It literally can only roll up to 5 times. I don't understand how some of these other pets were just able to roll, 10 plus times. It never made any sense. Loveland Frogman, friend jumped, give permanent +2/+2. Oh, baby. He's actually just going to be good now. He's going to be super solid, I think. This is a lot of stats to be able to gain if you go with the full jump build. Still at tier 5 makes it a bit underwhelming, but I think the permanent aspect is going to be huge, especially in customs. I think this will be really good in customs with like Onion and whatnot. Jersey Devil. I'm surprised it came up, but in customs it was just absolutely broken. I've got a build that I still need to show. I've got a couple things that I still need to show about the old patch, but we'll get through it as we do. Friend summoned, give +1/+1 for each level 3 pet sold this game, up to 5. So you can only get a max of +15/+15, and, that probably makes sense. Because if Turkey can only do a max of +9, +6, why can Jersey Devil at the same tier go up to +100, +100? Yeah, make it make sense. Gingerbread Man, tier 3. It was expected. I thought it was either going to be tier 3 or tier 4. I suppose it worked much better with just replacing Health Potion to tier 2. Now, Health Potion is going to be good at tier 2, let me tell you. Especially like a decent tier 1 with a lot of attack. So I think like Bunyip. Bunyip seems kind of insane. This plus Bunyip is just going to be crazy, right? Is that just me? What do we have? Minor changes. Tiger Bug is a 4/4 now. Can't remember what it was before, but I guess it had lower base stats. Bigfoot is a 2/3 instead of a 2/5. Good. Cali Greyhound is buffed up to a 3/4. Also good. We can finally use other pets. Gargoyle, 3/4. Spend mana to give the nearest friend behind +1 health. I've never even bought this pet before, but now it looks like it'll be worth to buy it at a 3/4. I don't understand how some of these pets that were like kind of poop had like such low base stats, whereas like a Lucky Cat and Ogopogo and Bigfoot were all value pets, but also had like insane base stats. Oh, dude, I see Wormasand. I'm excited. Ghost Kitten to a 3/3. That's actually just going to be good, right? Ghost Kitten, I already felt like was pretty good. This is going to add a lot to it. Jackalope, 1/3. I figured they would buff this because it's like absolute shit. 1 extra health. I suppose we'll save it from damage from somewhere. Minotaur, I believe that's down to a 1/2. I figured that Minotaur would be the next strongest pet after these guys were nerfed, and it looks like they preemptively saw that and changed it down to a 1/2, which makes a lot of sense. Worm of Sand, here we go, a 3/5. That's what I'm fucking talking about, dude. How is it a 1/4 ever? Werewolf is a 7/7. I think it was a 6/6 before. Makes sense. It's kind of hard to fit Werewolf into your team. We've got Lucky Cat at a 2/3. Finally, on par with Jellyfish. I mean, I don't know in what world we thought it was okay for it to be a 3/4. And Ogopogo, I feel like, so they moved it down to a 1/2 instead of a 1/5. This was actually my same solution. I think my same solution for all three of these was 2/3, 2/3, 1/2. However, the more you think about it, the more you're like, I don't know if everything should have been nerfed all at once, but maybe it'll still be okay. I feel like with the nerf to these two, Ogopogo probably didn't need to be hit with the 1/2. But since its ability didn't change, you can still run double of it and get massive experience. I think it might still be okay. We've got a lot of like bug fixes, I believe. Add an option to set a size for ability card. Missing pet sounds. Change unicorn. Nighttime ambience to fit each background. Change shop items gained on end of turn to unfreeze on next turn. Oh, interesting. Changed mana decay to round up. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about mana decay. Fixed fly not summoning zombie fly. Good. Wait, after pilling a friend, how about just in battle? It was broken in battle. Fixed end of turn pets not triggering. Crisp on porcupine dealing damage to itself. I heard about this one, that was funny. Fixed days preventing pet from dealing mana damage. Oh, I thought that was intended. Fixed evil book always summoning the great one at level 1. Good. Questing beast always summoning level 1 toys. I only ever used the level 1 questing beast toys, so I don't even know. Fixed old mouse always summoning level 1 toys. Good. Mana hound. Yep. Unicorn wasting triggers. Behemoth sometimes resetting attack. Yep. Good. It looks like they did a lot of stuff. Wow, they even fixed this. I thought this was intended. Parrot copying Behemoth, but can't go beyond 50/50. So it looks like they are letting Parrot do that. Interesting. Very cool. All right, yeah, let's play a game of Unicorn and see how it feels now. So this is going to be much different, I expect, but we'll see what we can make happen. Suppose I still buy the double bar guest. Oh yeah. I don't Would you still level up on turn 2? I feel like that's what people have been doing a lot. I suppose the tier 3s that you would want more now is Minotaur. I think that's like probably the biggest one. Mana Hound I think is still going to be good. You can get up to 15 mana at level 3. I might try to still level up on turn 2 and see how that feels. Oh wow, they didn't get to go off. Unfortunate. Yeah, I'm going to level up. Gargoyle, Ghost Kitten. Let's grab Ghost Kitten. Yeah, I'm down. Double Baku seems kind of weird, but it's a double. So I think I'm obligated to grab it. We'll do this. Also, it was an even turn. They both tried to trigger. Interesting. Okay, so there's the Spooked. They're going to do 1 more damage. Not really mattered. I suppose it will definitely come into play with certain stuff. So Baku again, we'll level up here, see what we get. Skeleton Dog, Mandrake. Gotta go Skeleton Dog. We got permanent stats here. Probably see if I can give him to the Ghost Kitten, if possible. Lucky Cat, you damn know I'm gonna grab that shit. And we are gonna probably want a Wall Chicken. I think I'm gonna try to go for a big Ghost Kitten, maybe? Huh, how do we want to do this? Because the problem with Skeleton Dog is that he just might not die. We'll see how it goes. Good, does die. And we got the perfect tie. Spend mana to give the nearest friend behind 1 health per mana. Nah, I'm not really feeling it. Okay, so we got Ogopogo here. It seems like I'm not going to be able to get anything for Baku. Where's my Wall Chicken? No, I wanted to Wall Chicken Ghost Kitten before I did this. So I'm going to skip over the health potion, unfortunately. Okay, good, good. So this should just be solid, right? It's going to give +2 health. I kind of like how you can just keep it now. You don't have to get rid of it. You do get significantly less stats, but I don't think I care, really. Do I? Put Ogopogo in the back. He might get it. That just looks solid. Looks super solid. And now, like, on turn 4, potentially, if I wanted to do it again, I could. Or, sorry, turn 6, rather. Or I could do it now and have to wait until next turn to get it. That might be, like, okay. Brain Cramp. I suppose it's kind of awkward because I would have to keep it. Yeah, we'll go Gingerbread here, I think. Ghost Kitten. Skip over Bigfoot for sure. I don't know, my Ghost Cat might be a little too big now. I mean, it's looking like Old Buddy's still going to be very good. And by Old Buddy, I mean Lucky Cat. It just seems very strong. Okay, so I can Wall Chicken again. Yeah, definitely have to grab this Pago. Probably freeze Gingerbread Man here into the next turn. So you're going to get hit. I suppose he doesn't... He could be up here because he's so fucking large now. My Skeleton Dog probably won't go off anymore. Baku's looking pretty strong, though. Oh, my God. Okay, it wouldn't have gone off either way. Oh, very nice on the level up here. It's so weird to see him so weak at a 3-4. Werewolf. Werewolf wouldn't even go off before Ogopogo. Bad Dog. We could, like, try to get Bad Dog bigger. No, I'm just going to Gingerbread Man my Ghost Kitten. Might get rid of my Baku as well. I don't think I want either of these, unfortunately. With Chimera, we don't even have any way to give it mana. I suppose I can grab it. Just get rid of this here. You're dead to me. Yeah, grab another Gingerbread Man. Suppose you still do a lot of freezing. Okay, here's Old Buddy. Let's see how that's gonna feel. I feel like I'm already back in the trenches. Got every Gingerbread Man frozen with double Cyclops. What else am I to do? Look how big that worm of sand is. Okay, so you're gone for sure. Does not work with other Cyclopses. That is exactly what needed to be said. I mean, I'm just gonna go this way with it, right? You feel me? Hit you there. All right, let's see how that works. Oh, still running the Warg. See, I still think this is just gonna be good. like, and it's gonna be even stronger in this pack especially. Wow! You're shitting me! None of them hit Ghost Kitten there? Yeah, look how strong that is. That's crazy how strong that is still. Because it's a tier 1. You can easily get it to where it needs to go. Very easily. Fur-bearing Trout might be really good with Chimera. Potentially. You have double Mana Hound here. Hit that. I suppose I still want to pick up Mana Hound. Okay, I think we can try to get it to level... I suppose stuff being at 1.5 anymore doesn't make sense, right? You would want everything to be leveled up a lot higher. That's not going to do it. Alright, no snipes here. I want to see this actually trigger. Alright, so still similar build from what we've been seeing. Wait, how did you get up to level 3? I'm confusion. Alright, they're... Oh, God, double 5/5s. That looks really weird to see. Alright, so I can hit this, use the trigger, good, and then refresh the double trigger. Okay. Sleipnir might be really good for my Chimera, but I would need it to be level 2, which is entirely possible. Might get rid of Ogopogo. Like, is it... Ogopogo's not going to be that good. Like, it's not nearly as good as it used to be. I suppose I could do something like this to level it. Hold these two, I think. Yeah, let's see how this goes. Alright, so he still only needed the 2 triggers for that. Yeah, look at this Minotaur. What are we seeing here? That it is very, very strong. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. So I would still want to level up my Chimera, I think. Probably still want to try to hit Team Spirit. Team Spirit's still going to be really good. I suppose I'm just going to do this for now. Would we still buff Cyclops? I guess I would. Or I could get rid of Ogopogo for Quetzalcoatl. No, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, you can already see how much weaker this is comparatively. We're using a roll build. Interesting. I'm only getting up to 5 mana, really. I'm just not rolling very much, it seems. Alright, so we'll grab that here. I think I'll do a couple of rolls. Buying this mana potion is probably good now. Like on Chimera, I would think. I think Fur-bearing Trout's going to be really good. Because you can actually just give more mana. It can gain mana itself, you know? God, how good is this going to be? I feel like it's going to be really good. I don't know, I would like to use Sleipnir. He's not used, like, at all. Alright, keep it this way. We had a lot more rolls here. This should be a much bigger Chimera. Oh, nice. This only triggered twice for the back 2. I like that. We have 3 15/15s here. It is significantly weaker. Because that's like max. Max you can get out of Mana Hound. So yeah, you would want to do something like this. Pick this guy up. Finally get in Sleipnir. And probably just hit him with a Peach of Immortality. Give the frontmost friend. It's going to have to still be Cyclops, I think. Well, I guess I can put Ghost Kitten up front now. And do this. Let's see. No, you see, you can only get up to 15/15. Oh, it doesn't matter. Mine are just so much weaker. So yeah, Worm of Sand Yeti looks like it's going to be significantly better, I would say. I need at least 5 rolls in this turn. Or I guess I can get 4. That's fine. Oh, there's the Yeti. Could sell Ghost Kitten for it. I don't really want to sell my Ghost Kitten. Oh, Kitsune is going to be super good with Chimera now that I think about it. Holy shit, yeah, that's going to be really good. What do I do here? Dude, look how big Loveland Frog. Wait a second. Yeah, no, this guy's insane, right? Yeah, I mean, you can tell just how weak this team is now. It is nowhere near as strong. The combination of nerfs to everything have really hit it. That Loveland Frogman team looked so much better. Holy shit. Yeah, it's actually crazy how weak it feels now. I suppose with a uh I suppose with Kitsune, Chimera is still going to feel pretty good because you can still just move all of the mana onto it. Hopefully your Kitsune doesn't get like mana sniped or something. So I think that's probably the best way to give it more mana. Yeah, it's definitely going to be the best way. But yeah, the base build that everyone would try to go through is so much weaker. It's crazy. Salmon of Wisdom or Salmon of Knowledge is probably still going to be pretty good. I don't know actually if you would necessarily want to use Cyclops. Like maybe use it a couple of times to get a couple extra experience and then just sell it and get rid of it is how I'm like leaning more towards. Because it's interesting. You don't, I guess it, unless you had like 3 Cyclopses, so they could still get something to level 3 after getting to level 2, but it would only be one thing. I guess unless they were all level 3. It's very interesting how this is going to be played out now. I think Team Spirit, Yeti are going to make their appearance a lot more known. And like I said, I think Minotaur, Loveland, Frogman builds are just going to be insanely goated. Tatzelworm, Tiger Bug, Brain Cramp, all of these are going to be way, way better than they were before. Especially this guy. I think this guy's going to be absolutely broken. Um, but yeah, I think this patch was very much needed, and they're going to go through it again, I'm sure, and there's going to be more things that need to be buffed and nerfed, and they'll just have to keep playing it by ear. But I think this is a decent start to what needs to be done. Thank you so much for watching. Politely smack that like button's ass on your way out. And you know what? Have a wonderful day.